YouTube fam. Hello, it's Marcella Art here with a segment of Motivation Mondays. This is the first of the series. I'm here to share a few tips on how to stay sane in these insane times. We can all agree that the current state of the world is totally insane. No one knows what's going to happen in the near future, in the far future. Not that we knew before the pandemic, but the uncertainty just grew worse. Every news outlet, tabloids, newspapers, everywhere that you're checking around, including social media, everyone's talking about staying safe. But very few, almost none, is telling you to stay sane also. So I'm here to say that staying safe is right, but staying safe and staying sane while you're at it is what the message should be. Because you can be safe, but you're losing your mind. It's very easy to lose your mind in such times. We can all agree to that. So I'm here to share some 10 tips on how you can stay sane in these insane times. I'm not a psychologist, psychiatrist, or any counseling professional. I'm just sharing from experience and from how I think we should go about this. This is let's call it an advice to you, but also an advice to myself. So as I'm talking to you, I'm also rubbing in the points to my own self so that I can also keep sane or keeping safe. Kindly note, I'm not downstepping the message of staying safe. I'm just adding that on top of being safe, you should stay sane. So the first point on how you can stay sane in such times is start healthy habits. John Dryden said, and I quote, "We make our habits, then our habits make us." So make use of this period where most of us are at home, self-quarantining to perform and perfect healthy habits. You can start that healthy diet, you can start that workout routine, you can start getting enough rest, you can start doing those early mornings routine. Over time, these habits that you start will be part of yourself. Once they are part of yourself, you grow to be a better person after this situation is past. So use this period to start, perform and perfect healthy habits. The second point is surround yourself with positivity, because beautiful things begin to happen when you distance yourself from negativity. Your environment will either inspire you or drain you, so choose it wisely. Make yourself a good vibes only zone. Oprah Winfrey advised that we ought to surround ourselves with only people who are going to lift us higher. Focus on your strengths and capitalize on energies that grow them. Use positivity to feed your ambitions and starve your distractions. The third point is limit social media usage, especially the unproductive kind. Binging on social media will either build your spirits or tear them apart. Social media may expose us to repeatedly hearing bad and depressive news. Be in the know, yes, but do not overdo it. Moderation is key even in social media usage. Limit bad news intake of any kind. If you get updated on the situation in your country from one news outlet or one social media, limit yourself from listening to the same news over and over again throughout the day. This tends to lower your spirits and brings you down for things that you could have otherwise achieved for the rest of the day. So I hope that you use social media with moderation. Go through social media through things that are productive, things that are there to build you. So just limit your bad news intake. It's good for you, it's good for your health, good for your spirit, and good for your achievement of goals. That brings us on to the fourth point. Set realistic goals and follow them through. These times may be seemingly unpredictable, therefore setting goals and working on them and achieving them might be seemingly hard. But this is not far from possible. For motivation purposes, you set short-term goals and build into your long-term ones. Shorter goals are easier to work with, and once achieved, they become a motivating factor for further goals and achievement, hence growth. That project or path you've continually set aside and refuse to take on, use this opportunity to take it on. Alice McCarthy once said, personal growth is not an automatic process. You have to plan it on purpose. Make room for growth and work on it, and it will surely happen. The fifth point is count your blessings. Count your blessings, man. Count your blessings. Instead of whining and wallowing in self-pity, drop the pity party and develop a simple gratitude practice on the little and much that you have. Focus on your positives and strengths and consider them blessings. Observe those who are less privileged than you and those who are hit harder by the seemingly hard time that you're going through. You're alive, be grateful for that. You're healthy, be grateful for that. You have clothes over your back and a roof over your head, be grateful. You have company, be grateful for that. When you count your blessings, you will realize that you're doing just fine. The sixth point, fam, is quit the victim attitude and embrace a victor attitude. Rooting yourself in worry, victim attitudes, and losing hope gets you nowhere. If anything, it tears you further down the spiral. Go through all the stages of grief accordingly, but snap out of it as soon as possible. Drive your energies towards solutions instead of viewing yourself as a victim of a situation. Embrace a victor attitude in tough times and you will sure emerge one. C.S. Lewis said, hardship often prepare ordinary people for extraordinary destinies. So focus your energies towards emerging out of the tough times you're going through instead of using your energies towards bringing out yourself as a victim. The seventh point is have faith and trust things will get better. Trust things will work out themselves. Be optimistic, be hopeful. I will quote R.M. Drake on this. Do not lose hope. Please believe that there are 1,000 beautiful things waiting for you. Sunshine comes to all who feel the rain. Eighth point, build yourself. Indulge in self-growth practices. Learn something new or progress in something you've been putting aside for a while. Learn that new language, that new music instrument, try that recipe, learn that new song, fix that junk drawer, that junk cabinet, or that junk room. By all means, just build yourself. 9. Focus on doing your part to make things better. For every complaint you have, think like this. What am I doing to make the situation better? Do your part towards making things better. Not everyone may follow suit, but be the picture example by doing right anyway. One building block at a time, and the world will be a better place. Just by you playing your part and I playing my part. If the experts are advising that you should have your masks on or that you wash your hands regularly, whatever advice that is out there, whether for purposes of this hard times or for hard times that are there to come, just follow through and do your part. When you do your part, I do my part, the entire world will be a better place. Not everyone will play their part, of course. There always has to be that madman in the market. But when you put in your effort and I put in mine, the world surely turns out better than it was before, or better than it would have been if everyone was neglecting their role in making the world a better place. The last point, but certainly not the least, is do good for others in your own capacity while motivating others around yourself to follow suit. Genuine growth is in a we spirit rather than a me spirit. Bryant McGill said, The greatest joys in life are found not only in what we do and feel, but also in our quiet hopes and labors for others. So if you have that extra plate of food, share it with a neighbor who might be going hungry for the night. If you have more water in your compound, maybe you dug a well in your compound and maybe people in the neighborhood are missing water, you can share a bit. Sharing is what will get us through these tough times and in tough times to come. A sharing spirit builds people, and when you think of you as part of a community, you tend to like the communal growth rather than personal growth. I'm not saying personal growth is not right, I'm just saying it feels way better when you grow as we instead of me. Those who are using these times to take advantage of other people, maybe holding medicines, holding other supplies that are useful for people in such times, that is not right. Because when you grow yourself as a person, that's not the way to go. Sharing is caring. So use this time to do good for others in your capacity. I'm not saying you overshare to the point that you're also suffering. No, just share within a reasonable capacity where everyone is getting enough of the basics. Thank you, and if you like this video, kindly like it, share it with people around you. I hope this was motivating enough for us to stay sane as much as we're staying safe in this time, and I also hope that you will follow through with other videos that I'm yet to put up for the segments of Motivation Mondays to come. I hope that you be with me. Let us grow in this channel together and be blessed. Kindly don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe.